become a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. And Susie is my treasure, and I walk for her. My Susie is an incredible woman. She was a real estate loan officer at Bank of America when we met. We fell in love instantly, and soon we embarked on a life that neither one of us could have imagined. We traveled the world. We lived in England, Belgium, Germany, Korea, all over the United States. We shared many adventures together, numerous challenges along the way, and always as a team, and always with determination and optimistic energy. We'd been married less than 5 years when I first deployed for combat. Susie experienced the fear and the uncertainty and forged the kind of unbreakable bonds that perhaps only military spouses can understand truly. Our oldest son was just 2 months old when I left for the Middle East. Susie's mom wanted her to come home. We were stationed overseas at the time. Our son was 2 months old, and Susie said, "No, I want to be here with my friends." And she supported her friends, and they supported her. And they still support her today. As I was flying combat missions, Susie and her friends were taking care of their babies. A lot of the ladies had babies around the same time. We were all that age, and they all had babies. They helped each other through those sleepless nights as we were flying dangerous missions. The special friendships and bonds that they formed during that time remain strong today. She stood with them then, they stand with her today. Susie's presence, I wish everybody could have known her. Susie's presence had a way of making everyone around her feel special, cared for, and empowered. And she made me a better man. She was an incredible wife. She was a loving and nurturing mother. She raised 2 wonderful boys. My teammate is gone now, but my Susie is still here, and I walk for her. In August, we will have been married 40 years, but we won't celebrate. She doesn't know that I'm her husband. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't know who she is. I meet her in her moments. I'm whoever she thinks I am at the time. Sometimes I'm her father, sometimes I'm her sister, and sometimes I'm just Rob, a trusted person in her life, and I'm so grateful for that. Susie's Alzheimer's journey started several years ago, before she was even 60 years old. After a weekend with some of her girlfriends at the lake house, one of them called me and said, "There's something wrong with Susie." I hadn't noticed it. We went and saw the doctor, and the doctor said it's normal aging. The brain ages. Of course, that was exactly what we wanted to hear. Oh, good, it's just normal aging. Well, then we moved from Virginia back to the Pacific Northwest, where our families are from. And we saw a neurologist. And the neurologist said, well, it's mild cognitive impairment. And it might get better. It could stay the same, or it might get worse. It got worse. And now she's diagnosed with moderate Alzheimer's dementia. She's delusional and psychotic, and she has trouble walking. She's with one of Heather's wonderful caregivers tonight. Thank God for them. Catch up with myself. Despite all of this, Susie has continued to meet life with love and laughter. Susie was a dancer, and she still loves to dance. Although her walk has become a very unsteady shuffle, a slow shuffle, when she dances, she has a surprising sureness and a joy on her face that just lifts my spirit. I dance with her. She's a better dancer. But I do the best I can. You know, and I think about holding her hand and walking on the beach. I think about hiking in Shenandoah National Park, where we live in Virginia. I think about kissing under the stars. And I wish that she could remember that too. We've learned to celebrate the simple things, like the sound of children playing in the park near our house, or the sight of hawks soaring above. Susie waves her arms, and she believes she can summon the hawks. We call them Susie's Hawks. And we are all in awe of her awesome superpowers. We did that just today, as a matter of fact. We had a hawk walk. We don't challenge her reality. We meet her with patience, love, and compassion. It's not easy at times. It's never easy. I had no prior experience with Alzheimer's. I didn't know anybody with Alzheimer's. I didn't know anybody caring for somebody with Alzheimer's. No family history of Alzheimer's. But here we are. And I knew that I needed to learn and understand what was happening so I could better support Susie as she continued to decline. I didn't know where to turn. And then I found the Alzheimer's Association. What a fantastic resource. I learned so much. I got involved with the walk. I met Jeff. I met Tracy. More recently, I met Elizabeth. Wonderful people, wonderful resources. And then, you know, their dedication and kindness to the cause inspires me. And frankly, all of you here tonight tell me that we live in a community of angels and that we're not alone, any of us, in this journey that we face. And so that makes me happy. This is a difficult path. Many of you know that. Maybe all of you know that. Our friends and family continue to support us and buoy us up on the tougher days. But we walk for a day when no family will have to face what we do every day. I walk for Susie and for all those facing dementia in all its forms and for the caregivers. And selfishly, I walk for myself. Although I'm never alone as I care for Susie, I'm often lonely. And maybe some of you can appreciate that. And then on the day of the walk, as we come together, hundreds of people in the beautiful park, dancing, waving the brightly colored flowers, I realize that we're not alone in this difficult journey. And walk day is the happiest day of my year, honestly. Susie is my treasure, and I walk for her. Thanks for letting me share that.